Previously on Kotor 2. How am I not... Oh, because I don't know how math works, and I'm miscounting how many zeros. That's why I'm not leveling up. It should be soon, though. Oh, that's also why these fuckers are annoying to deal with. They just breathe fire, and it could potentially do a lot of damage. There we go, I leveled up. Okay, soon. Oh, and they regen. Right. These things are annoying. Or usually are. I have a general idea what I'm going to do for the next remaining levels of the game. Ooh, definitely feeling that extra superior two-weapon fighting, yes. I gotta lie, this blaster run has been very fun. No. I didn't want to do that. But I'm not punished anyway. Oh wow. Computer spikes. It's genuinely shocking when I get those at this point. Oh, I really can't imagine something requiring a lot of computer spikes at this point. I mean, you know, I could just basically kill myself by overloading the terminal with all this stuff. Okay, you know what? I have to know. Will this actually kill me? With all of, like, the resistances and stuff I have. So I'm gonna be smart. And I guess park HK over here, since Mandalore is willing to sacrifice himself too, apparently. We're just gonna see how much damage this is gonna do. Because I am morbidly curious. Oh, I could also just give him a timer. Or think, no. I don't have enough resistances to tank that. It was just too much. Oh, it killed Mandalore too. Oh shit, I should probably get away. Massive chain reaction. I almost that HK walk into it anyway.
What's wrong?
Okay. We, in fact, do not have enough resistances and defense and whatnot to take all of those things overloading. That was pure curiosity, and it was sated. And now, hello, you beautiful magical creatures. NecromanticWater here, and thank you for joining me on my playthrough of Kotor 2. Last time, we dealt with the Crystal Cave, and technically freed Rook. We were about to kill him, but he decided to just cheat his way to escape, and now we're gonna go to Kunda and hopefully deal with him. And also leave Dantooine, and then who knows what we're gonna do after.
Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
What do you want with me?
Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me.
Go on.
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
What do you have in mind?
There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps.
Sure, okay, I'll help you.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault. I warn you not to keep me waiting.
Watch out for Azkul. I've known his kind before. He will attack you without hesitation if he believes you aren't working with him.
Well, I mean, can I even do those things? I did attack Rook. He probably told everybody that I attacked him, so I might not even be able to enter the place, let alone sabotage it. But, you know, we shall see. I do be a master sabotager.
Yeah.
Squad at that at least.
Acknowledgement.
Thanks for the free mines, guys. These mines I'm probably not going to use, especially since besides that one droid in the droid planet, I can't really imagine a situation where I'm going to need a bunch of mines, especially since my character can't drop them. I will say it was definitely interesting finding out that there's a limit on how many mines you can place. I was so ready. I know I already mentioned it, but I was so ready at that point to just drop all of like the 40 plus mines I had just to kill that droid. And the game said no. How dare it go against? How dare the game not let me have my cheeky fun? Aww. Door's locked. Oh well, I'm sure I can have my cheeky fun in other ways.
Sorry, this door is blocked off.
Okay. Well, I can at least get rid of the mines. I still don't necessarily know if I can do any other sabotagey stuff, because although I guess I am a master of persuade, so I guess I can be like, yo, I didn't attack him. I want to help you guys. That is if the game will allow such cheeky deception. It's been a hot minute since I've done the Dantooine stuff. I actually don't remember it, if it'll let me sabotage or not.
Yes, Master.
Alright, well, those mines are taken care of. Hey, Minister Lady, I forget your name. Not really that important right now. I want to help you guys defend against this.
Just in time. Terena told me you've been searching for her friend. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to put that on hold for now, as I've been telling Terena. I've just received solid proof that the mercenaries are planning to annihilate Kunda. We need your help.
Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Guess Rook is just hiding. Good to know. I won't have to use cheeky deception. Just go straight to sabotage. What can I do to help?
Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle.
Can you give me anything to help?
I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately, that isn't much.
Alright, I'll check out the
Here
defenses.
is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
How sweet of you to give me the exact thing I need to be a little helpful, friendly friend. You know, the thing I kind of wanted last time I was here, actually. I remember getting a key card, but I forgot how you got it. Gonna leave that for a second. What happened to you?
The gun turret malfunctioned. Hurt us bad.
Can I use the droid to poison them? I know there's a dark side option for this. Oh, there we go. Yes. Mobilize the fools. Good enough for me, actually. Sabotage is beginning. What the fuck you mean this door is locked? Some master keycard. Okay, why are those two doors like locked? Again, I repeat my statement. Some master keycard. Let's see. Go to camera. Okay, let's change priority. Okay, you know. Ugh. Fine, I'll repair the droids first before I do the computer stuff. Why not? That's funny. Also, wow, I did not. I have such high repair that. Well, I don't think I've ever had such high repair that I'm just not using parts. I leveled up. Nice. You know, I don't know anything about repairing and stuff, but I think it would take a genius and some kind of god to repair machines without needing any parts to do so. Okay, I was leveling up security. Although, I don't need my security level up. I'm gonna actually my last couple of levels. I'm gonna focus treat injury. I'm going to need it. Alright. Okay. Stiff and tossed. Sure, why not? Go in patrol mode. Fine. Tell them to go into patrol mode the manual way. Never mind. Whatever, they're gonna defend the hostiles anyway. Although I forget how to access the other, like, 2 rooms over here. I would like to do as much sabotage as I possibly can, because it's fun to be an evil rat bastard. Some master security code. If these doors can't open. Okay, nothing useful on here. I got other miscellaneous stuff to do. Oh, that's no fun. I can't have it target both sides. Do a little bit of sabotage on both sides. Okay, whatever. Nice. Droids, we paralyze the injured. The turrets are set to attack the guys. It bothers me that I can't access these other rooms. I feel like I should be able to. Oh, well, whatever. I think I've done as much sabotage as I can. Unless... Maybe I think if I give this guy his hydro spanner, I can access this one room over here. Which I think has loot in it, which is arguably the most important thing besides the sabotage. Although, like, loot isn't really that helpful at this point.
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorak de gurukat.
I found your hydro spanner. There's your name on it.
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorak de gurukat pada. Fiatora pada no ringatel camarada telefibu nubu de bitarana chenirara.
Oh, don't toy with me. I know you've been stripping those droids' parts and selling them.
Teriwana jun konata de la guno tuna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Terache wemino totorere senisenten.
What kind of sob story are you going to be cooking? Alright.
Der rinto run to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan gorsadara nane gra de lunuta choloren. Teriwana jun konata de la guno tuna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Terache wemino totorere senisenten. Der rinto run to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan gorsadara nane gra de lunuta choloren. Teriwana jun konata de la guno tuna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Terache wemino totorere senisenten.
What can you give me for keeping your crime quiet?
Der rinto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan gorsadara nane gra de lunuta choloren.
500? That seems pretty low. But fine, I'll accept the 500. The evilness goes right through me. Might as well take the small bribe. What could although I guess killing would probably give me more experience. False state. Yo, man, I've done all the sabotaging stuff. You ready to kill all the people?
Are you ready? I won't wait long for you.
I've already finished. Yeah, already finished.
Fine. What are you expecting, a reward? You'll get your payment when you see the job through to the end. The only thing I'm interested in hearing from you is that you are ready for us to begin our assault.
I want my payment for helping you.
You will be paid generously after you've done your part and we've taken Kunda.
You'll pay me now. Actually, if I remember correctly, he's actually immune to Force Persuade. So I'm not gonna tell me about yourself. Okay, well, I'll do it.
Is that supposed to convince me, Jedi? I was trained by the Sith. Your mind tricks won't work on me. Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Oh, right. Well, that was miscalculation, and I shall be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Alright, let's begin the assault.
I will deploy men to surround Kunda and attack all 3 entrances.
I recommend you focus your attack on their weakest entrance.
Okay. Which entrance is their weakest?
The back, I think. Yeah, the back.
You heard the Jedi. Move out, men. Come on, Jedi. You're leading the first wave.
Oh, hell yeah. are some really... I know it's sabotage, but those are some really inefficient
I can't
turrets.
believe you've betrayed us. Terena was wrong for trusting a Jedi.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing personnel.
You are despicable. Even if you make it past me, Master Froke will bring you to justice. For
Debatable.
Kunda.
Excuse you? Why did it, like, what okay, random. You know, out of curiosity. Wow, that surprisingly worked.
Accuracy ratio achieved. No one crossed the
Also, dang, this man. He's got the defense on him. He's surviving all of this.
optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Assassination protocol initiated.
I, on the other hand, am not surviving all of this.
We've breached the perimeter, Askel.
They're falling before us like herd beasts to the slaughter. Still, a lesson must be taught about resistance. Kill everyone.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I wanted to loot the man to see if he had any good loot on him.
I should have stopped you long ago. Your machinations end here, outcast.
You've lived for too long, old man.
No more words. Defend yourself or perish.
Aww. Really? I have to 1v1? I don't want to 1v1. That's not as fun.
Predictably, he seeks to unbalance you with his erratic attacks. His technique is called Juyo, the most chaotic of the lightsaber forms. This form sacrifices much to bolster offense, leaving one exposed to attack by the Force. He has made a grave error in assuming you lack the power to harm him with the Force.
Are you arrogant enough to think you can divide your attention while fighting me?
Your forearm is about as subtle as a charging boma. I'll show you how it's done.
You think you can learn my technique just by watching me? It takes a Jedi Master years to perfect it.
It takes the Jedi years to learn anything. We're restricted as they are by the code.
It's not possible. You must be stopped.
It's not like you can really do anything. Thank you, Kreia, for healing me. Fuck your healing. I will out DPS you. Sweet, tasty, delicious
Would
Jedi.
have fetched a fine price on na-shaddaa. Kunda is ours, thanks in part to your assistance. Here, take your reward, Jedi.
$8,000. But I practically handed Kunda to you on a silver platter. I deserve more.
Fine, greedy Jedi. You'll get 50% more. Take it and go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with the administrator, and I'm dressed to kill.
The Republic won't stand for what you've done here. You'll pay for your crimes.
I was going to make it a painless death, but you've been much more difficult than you had to be. Now you're going to pay.
Wow. Everything just mysteriously vanished. Hell yeah, I got a nice chunk of money. Hells yeah. Money I can't really do much of anything for.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
I just... Aw, I can't... No more talky talk? Fine. Time to leave Dantooine. We've accomplished what we set out to do here anyway. Really, Rook? You, even in death, you're useless to me. I guess I can't really say entirely useless. He did give me like extra force to use my occasional insanity on. Well, I guess that actually also helps me with my buffs and stuff. I didn't really think about it that way. Oh well, you had an HK part on. Neat. Two plasma grenades. Man, you could have had a little bit more. God, man, I am greedy. Greedy as I am such a greedy hoe.
Diagnostic.
Yeah, you can't fire.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
I still love the fact these things have become essentially a non-issue.
Master.
Because they were scary earlier.
Systems failing, Master.
Alrighty, well this is the end of Tatooine. Which took like 20 minutes. Oh no, you pretty bitch.
General, what is it?
Remote got destroyed. Here it is, flying around. Seem distant, something wrong?
Traveling with the Mandalorians. It brings back too many memories. Don't worry about me. I won't cause any problems. But if Mandalore steps out of line, I'll put him out the airlock.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
You're right. I'm just not used to the idea of fighting with Mandalorians. Was this something you...
Damn, my food scanned. You... I wonder. Because I don't necessarily want to, like, begin with the plot of leaving and doing whatever... Actually, Chris Sword just automatically takes me to the next event, but I actually don't remember. But I do recall, in order for me to actually use...
What is left of the Jedi has felt what has happened. The death of Master Vrook.
Okay, that's not what I was actually meaning. I was wanting to talk about the... Because I remembered, in order for me to actually figure out how to use the special named lightsaber crystal and see what kind of stats it would give me if I was using a lightsaber, I have to actually talk to her about it. But, okay. Good. Where can I find the last Jedi?
You will find what remains in the ruins of the Enclave on Dantooine.
Okay, well, good thing I'm already here, I suppose. Dantooine, but the Enclave is a wreckage.
This matter has come full circle, and there is something there that you must hear if you are to understand.
Okay, one, I completely forgot about that. Two,
what is left of the Jedi?
No, plot be damned. I want to side stuff real quick.
No, what is left of the Jedi? You will find what remains.
I want to talk about my rock that I found and see what kind of stats it would give me if I was you. The hell? That was weird. I was like walking slower for a second there. Whatever, it's not important that I see what kind of stats the pet rock will give me because of I'm not using a lightsaber. Oh well. Time to go to the Enclave. It's actually interesting because I've never done, to my knowledge, I've never done Dantooine last, so I didn't actually think it would just do that. I've never had it to where I could just go straight here. I think I would left to play it and then come here. At the same time, I completely forgot I even had to talk to Kreia anyway. I thought, like, after dealing with the last Jedi, it basically just brings me to here anyway. Oh well. Doesn't really matter too much. What kind of fun information can be found at the Enclave? Especially since it is a wreckage. Man, oh. Okay, thank you, random sweeping panning shot. Alrighty, well, only one way to go. Let's see what kind of loot. Not loot. Well, maybe loot. I don't actually know. See what kind of information we can find here. Actually, I'll explore this place because I don't remember or not. Okay. Again, thank you, random sweeping panning shot. Oh wow. Got a war blade and a fancy upgrade. That blade didn't look interesting enough for me to check it out, so... Well, I guess I could check it out stats, because it had a unique name. I say it had a unique name. Where did it... Oh, good lord. Damn. That sword does significantly more damage than, like, any melee weapon I've seen. And, it does, like, about half as much damage as my guns can do. Game, let me loot that body. Game, quit your jank. Thank you. What did that say? Chani gloves, I think is what that said. Well, there's so many random accessories, and also I just realized I don't have my eyes. There's so many random things that gives you like bonus unarmed damage. Makes you kind of want to do an unarmed build one day.
It has been some time.
Well, I think doing an unarmed build, you still do less damage to the sword or gun.
The years have not been kind to us both, it seems.
Okay. I'm sure there's better spots you could take a seat, Kreia, than on the edge of a jagged platform.
Is it as you expected?
You said what was left of the Jedi will be here.
Yes, and that is why this place is empty.
I can't even sass that statement. That's, you know what? Bravo, that's the true fact. Okay, but where's the Jedi? For the rest of the Jedi, you know, the fact I killed Wall.
Your actions have crippled the Order, perhaps destroyed them.
Are there no other Jedi left in the galaxy?
No. Perhaps it is difficult to say. For every Jedi slain, for every Sith slain, another rises. But the Order is wounded, yes.
Then I have had my revenge. They're broken at last.
Oh, yes. Your hate has destroyed them. You should be proud of the blood you have spilled, the lives you have ended. But before enjoying this victory, there is something we must discuss first. I have done what I can to keep you from the Jedi and the Sith, but a critical moment approaches, and what you have done is not enough. Master Vrook, despite his faults, was right to come here. I had thought he might have recognized Dantooine for what it was, what had been done there. You are tied to places such as these, you know.
Too bad he's as dead as he was blind.
Yes, but Master Vrook was unwilling to see what other masters may have seen. That the echo of Dantooine he felt was inside you as well. They admitted it as much in the council chamber after your trial, though they did not understand what it meant at first. They assumed it was a threat that they felt. From one perspective, they were correct. As much as you can form connections to others, such connections exist on a galactic scale as well. It is possible to hurt or sever those connections, to create places in the Force where it is difficult to center oneself, but that is the crudest form of manipulation. It is possible to affect those connections in other ways, by the slightest action. A seemingly minor choice, a small cruelty. The stronger your connection to life, to the Force, the stronger these echoes can be made, and the stronger they are felt. When heard, Force sensitives instinctively seek out the source, are drawn to it to try and form a connection. And when the connection is formed, both become stronger, and the influence between them grows.
Is that why they joined me?
Your companions. Many are touched by the Force on some level, and in many ways they serve out of compulsion and because your connection influences them strongly. It was much like it was for you in the Mandalorian Wars, with many Jedi under your command. But this connection has other consequences. When the Source is wounded, the one on which others draw strength, then they are wounded as well. What one feels, the other feels. And when others die, the scream travels back to the Source.
Are you saying what I heard during the last battles of Mandalorian?
If they occur at the same time, or at the right time, these screams will build upon each other until it is the only sound you can hear. And the deaths of many will cause the screams to build until their pain becomes yours, and you die as well. And that is why during the Mandalorian Wars, you lost your connection to the Force. It was that final battle, the deaths of so many Jedi, that caused you to lose your connection. It caused the wound that you feel now. It caused pain in the Force, an emptiness, a wound that has yet to heal. But it does not end there. If it did, then perhaps the threat that we face would be more manageable. This pain I describe, the echo of these acts, is true of planets as well. Tremendous loss of life on a planetary scale can also cast echoes, create a scream, a wound in the Force that can travel across the galaxy. It can be felt by Force sensitives, and it can influence them whether they realize it or not. If enough of these echoes are allowed to build in the Force uncontrolled, the consequences could be disastrous. The connections of all life would be affected.
Assuming I believe this, what could happen?
As I have said, screams and their echoes can overlap, build in strength, and if timed correctly they will build on each other. The scream will grow, and anything that can hear this scream shall be deafened or killed.
You're being melodramatic. Are you insane?
Now you sound like a Jedi, disbelieving, scoffing. Yet you have seen the evidence of this all around you. But in order for this to work,
Being a
all of
Jedi,
them
that's
must be
insulting.
timed
I'm just calling you
correctly,
melodramatic.
must be carefully orchestrated and controlled, from the greatest to the smallest of echoes, even the ones that come from a lone exile echoing across the galaxy. And when that exile forms connections to others as you do, the danger becomes apparent. The echo continues to grow, to travel.
But why me?
If you see only blame in my words, then you have misunderstood me. Anyone can do such things, since life is connected by the Force. Sometimes the connections are faint, but in your case, they are very strong. You instinctively know how to manipulate such connections, to influence others. You have seen it mirrored in those who travel with you. You give others strength to act, but it is also possible to draw upon the strength of others to increase your own. It is similar to drawing upon the Force as Jedi do, but when it is touched by the power of the dark side, it is something else, something deadly. These Sith we face, they have learned how to do this. It is a technique that has been lost for some time, not seen in the day since the ancient Sith. They can use it to consume other Force sensitives, and at the highest pinnacle of power, use it to consume anything that lives. The blind seer. Her master has harnessed this technique, and he is rapidly approaching the height of its power. I fear he may even rival some of the ancient Sith. He is already more of a force than a living thing, a hole in the Force that threatens to draw everything into it. And the teaching must die with him, or else all life will be placed in jeopardy. The destruction of the Order, the Masters, it was not an end in itself. I did not expect them to still live. Their presence was knowledge I did not possess. But now this has been corrected, and now the sides of this conflict are as I had thought them to be. There are no more unknowns. But this moment is all that really matters. It was never my wish that you find the Masters, only find yourself, although I did not expect them to still live. I had hoped you would learn something from the Jedi Masters as they fell before you, not just of battle, but of yourself and the Force.
I've learned strength on how to use it.
I must know if killing them, if revenge brought you any measure of satisfaction, if seeing them dead has settled the disquiet within you.
That's such a random question you're asking me after all this time. Didn't you also want them dead, though?
Did I wish to see them dead? No. Defeated, perhaps. I merely wished them to see that they and their teachings were wrong, that one could not truly understand the Force simply by adhering to the Jedi Code. All I have ever trained have been failures to them. Students who went to fight the Mandalorians, who fell to the dark side, who abandoned their training. To see one that had the strength to best them, that is a moment I will not forget. Yet it has not been as satisfying as I had hoped. To best one in battle is one thing. To defeat them without striking a blow, that was my hope. Regardless, it had to be done. To have such powerful Jedi still live, still be felt in the Force, even on such worlds as they had chosen, was a threat that had to be ended.
A threat, how so?
That is not important.
Bitch,
First,
do not play
let us
this
return to
game.
my question. If, by killing these Jedi, if you achieved any measure of peace.
Why does it matter if I achieve peace or not? know what? You know what? Let's go full on. Let's kill everybody, root. Yes, but there's still the other opponents. It's not enough to kill the Jedi. The Sith remain.
It was as I thought. You have failed me. Completely and utterly.
Yeah.
I have taught you to hear the Force again, shown you the contrast, and yet still you do not understand. This is what you have wrought. Countless murderers, slayers, assassins, born of war that has, as always, taught the wrong lesson. You showed them life without the Force, and instead of showing them truth, power, all you showed them was how the galaxy may die. You are responsible for all of this. Even now, events spiral towards destruction, and there is nothing that can be done because you refuse to listen, to understand. You have seen the effects you have on those close to you, heard the echoes scream across dead planets, and watched as your strength has grown. Yet it is for nothing. To have the Jedi Masters brought low by such a failure, there is no victory in that. You have not heard a thing I have taught, and for all I have said, you have never learned to listen. There. Do you feel that, Exile? It cuts through your defenses, as unprepared for such an attack as you are. Let that pain be a lesson, and a reminder of what you have forgotten. You were my last hope, the only one who could change what is to come. And now you have left me nothing. I shall teach you no longer. Our bond remains, but that is all. This place will hide you from the Sith for a time, enough to do what must be done. Stay here and die, apprentice, among the wreckage of all that remains of the Jedi. It is a fitting grave until the Sith come to end you, to end everything.
Interesting. I totally forgot about that outcome.
Yes, at last, you see. I am one of the Sith, it is true. I must answer for my actions, and it is my wish that only Atris hear my answers. You have taught them to bond with others, and then feed on others through that bond. What you have brought is the death of all who can feel the Force. It is your gift to the galaxy, Exile. And unless you hear it, and silence the echo you have caused, then every living thing everywhere that is touched by the Force will die.
Soon your ship will come, my master. I will bring him before you, but I will not let you have him. Soon your ship shall come, from that which made you.
I know you can hear me. I have always known. It is why I followed you. I have destroyed planets for you, General, but now, this once, if we could save something in this galaxy. I need to do this, or I will die inside, like I died at Malachor 5.
Oh, yes. Can do force. Alrighty, I believe this is a good starting point for now. I hope everybody had a good time. Tell me to go in the future. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and to stay fabulous.